motivation. If you're not motivated to do anything, you're probably not going to be very successful. Another topic we need to talk about is self-efficacy. I'm not on the right page to discuss self-efficacy. When people are empowered, they have a sense of self-efficacy, or the feeling that they possess. Okay, who's wrinkling paper? Okay, you don't do that. Good. Or the feeling that they possess the capability and confidence to perform a task successfully. Empowered people not only feel confident, they feel confident that they can perform adequately. They are self-assured. Okay? They feel a sense of personal mastery and believe they can learn and grow to meet new challenges. Some writers believe this is the most important element in empowerment because having a sense of self-efficacy determines whether people will try and persist in attempting to accomplish a difficult task.
In the first scene, we saw that Chris, the teacher, lacked in engaging his students, causing them to lose focus, mess with one another, throw paper balls at each other. And due to this lack of engagement, he was not getting the best performance out of his students.
Good afternoon, guys. What's going on? All right, we have a really important chapter to cover today. Empowering and engaging others. Things don't work if you have a bunch of employees, or a group in general, who don't want to do anything. They don't feel like they're worth anything. And they're just sitting there just kind of, I don't know, throwing paper wads at you, or maybe an airplane or something. So this is important stuff. The reason it's so important is because you guys are managers in the next couple of years. You guys are the future. And so you need to know how to do these things and how to get people really on your side, really excited about what they're doing. Yeah?
What are some empower engagement steps?
Some of the steps for empowered engagement, task acceptance, first of all. They have to know what they're doing, be okay with what they're doing, be excited about what they're doing. Motivation and morale, they have to be motivated. They have to want to do this. They have to really be excited about it. They have to know that it's something of importance. Helpful and pro-social acts. They're really in this to help everyone, themselves, everyone else, society, the company, you name it. Individual development, you have to have people who are really capable, competent individuals. But they're not going to get that way on their own. You guys, our managers, have to morph them into what you want as an employee. Discretionary time. No such thing. If they're not doing something, then you need to remind them, hey guys, this is what we're doing here. All right, if you completed this other thing, what else can we do to make it better? How can we keep going with this? All right, strengthen relationships. You guys have to be on board with your employees, comrades. You have to be their mentors. Okay, so they have to be trustworthy. They have to impose their trust in you. They have to be confident in you. And you have to know that they're confident enough to do what you're asking. And then just successful performance. I mean, if all these things are done, you're going to have a successful performance, or at least good enough. And then if what you didn't do well enough on, we can go back and improve. Whatever the next time we do, the next task, the next project. Okay.
I got a question.
Yes.
What are some of the desired outcomes of empowering and engaging others?
Desired outcomes. Okay. Good question. Productivity, first of all. You need to have a productive group of people. They have to be doing what you want, how you want, and there's got to be a time frame as well that they meet. There has to be an understanding that there's a deadline. It's important. It has to be good, and it has to be on time. Psychological and physical health. They have to be working hard, but they can't be working themselves to where they're not a person who is confident in themselves, or is overworked, or is discouraged because they're doing so much. And so you have to recognize the importance of keeping the person sane, right? I mean, they have to be on board with all of this, but they have to be refreshed, well rested, and if you're working on 60 hours a week, it might not be the case. Physical health, I mean, they have to be excited. I mean, if you have a group of salespeople, you can't have, someone who's just not into what they're doing, or someone who doesn't have the energy, or isn't healthy enough to be, there's a demonstration and they have to go show people how something works, if they're not healthy enough to do that, then you have to have someone else to demonstrate it. Productivity and innovativeness. You want smart people. All right, you want people who know what's coming before it comes to the best they possibly can. People who can predict what's happening. People who can foresee the challenges coming up. If you have a group of people who don't have that sixth sense, they're probably not going to be able to forecast what's going to happen as well as this other guy, whoever this other guy might be, who really has it together. He's really got it all put together, and he has a pretty good idea of what's going to happen. He's going to be wrong, but he's got a pretty good idea. Persistence and work. You got to be persistent in what you're doing. So if you're not being persistent in what you're doing, you're going to go all over the place doing this, that, the other, all sorts of other things, right? You got to be trustworthiness. You have to be effective with other people. You have to be able to communicate with each other. All right, you have to have high intrinsic motivation, know you're doing what you're doing for a good reason, high morale, high commitment, all that good stuff. All right. So Tyler, what are some engagement steps? I can't talk word that you could share with us.
Motivating your employees and having task acceptance throughout the company.
Okay, good. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's important to have people who are motivated and wanting to do what they're doing, not just because, you said so, hey, you're doing this, I tell you. They have to know the importance of it, know why they're doing it. All right, now you guys ready to get out there and lead? Yes, come on.
Yes.
Get up there, yeah. It's exciting stuff. You guys are the future. All right. Good job, guys.
Awesome.
All right.
In the second series, we saw Chris, the teacher, engage his student effectively with much more passion. The students were asking questions, paying attention, and interacting.
Ooh, better.
All right, huddle up. I'm not touching you, stinky guys. Okay, so what I need is a short pass here, a 5-yard completion. We're practicing our 2-minute drill. Okay, so go out there. There's a bird that's just Okay, guys, I said 2-minute drill. Get out there.
Oh, all right, cool. Let's do
Get
it.
out there.
Sure. Whatever. All right.
Get facing that way, like the same way we were.
Where do we start? How do we play this game again? All right, yeah.
Oh, the other
No,
way.
this
The other
way.
way. Okay. Go. Oh! What is that?
It's a pass.
What is that?
That's a pass. You're supposed to catch it.
Come over here.
Pistol.
Come over here. Come on.
You suck.
Come on. Get over here. Go fill up the water bottles or something.
I always do this.
Get over here. You're running way too slow.
The coach focused more on punishing his players and not motivating them. They were not engaged effectively and therefore did not perform well.
So that last attempt wasn't very good. So what I need you to do is to drop back a little bit slower and plant your feet, make sure you make a nice throw. What I need you to do is to go up and slant out to get out of bounds. We need to get out of bounds. What I need you to do is try to run your defender as far as downfield as you can so he can't make a tackle. Chris, I need you to run that same route, just not so laxadaisically this time.
All right.
We need to get this down pat for the game Friday. You
Yes,
ready?
sir.
All right. Let's do a
Break.
Let's do it. Woo! All right. Uh-oh, there we go. Oh, Mason! Mason with the catch. He's a natural. He's a natural. You know what? Good job, Mason. Good, I like the effort. I like the effort, Mason. Wasn't you, but you caught it.
That was impressive. All right, good job, guys. Good job.
For the effective empowerment in a sports setting, the coach, Tyler, focused more on being a more positive person, and he focused on the players, not the problem. He made us want to do better by not yelling at us, but he told us what we need to do to be better. And because he did that, that made us want to do better, and we ended up scoring a touchdown, which was awesome.